Okay, in this lesson I'm going to go through how to do a sign up form and then put that sign up form into a custom sidebar. This way you could have your sidebar show up on all kinds of different sites. I'm going to show you how to take the HTML for a newsletter, and I'm going to show you how to insert it into a custom sidebar. That way you can have sidebars that show up for different posts, categories, books, whatever you could possibly want to do with the sidebar. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the BRC reviewers. In the last lesson I showed you how to create automatic messages. Now we need to give people a form so that they can sign up for those messages. So um, this says create your first sign up form. Most of the time you won't see that. You'll go here to sign up forms and it'll then take you to a wizard. Okay, so now the page is still loading, and as you can see there are 3 steps kind of like there were in the messages. There's design, settings, and publish. We're going to start with designs. Now they have lots and lots of different templates already installed that you can put in if you want. I'm going to show you how to make a really simple one by taking the standard one. And what I'm going to do is you can actually modify this to do whatever you want. I personally like to have my text above my box match the site. So if I wanted to actually put the text into the header, I would then type the header, click on the header, type here. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make this a super simple box to put on the blog. And what I'm going to do is I'm first going to take this out and get rid of the header, if this will ever cooperate. Okay, so I just deleted the header box. I'm going to delete this powered by Aweber box just by clicking the X. I don't really want a footer. Now you can resize it by either grabbing this and pulling side to side, or a lot of times you can click on one of these options and change it however. And mine is just really running slow today. Okay, so if you want to add the footer, you can there. I'm just going to exit out, and I'm going to X out the email privacy. And if I want to edit the button, you can click on the button. You get to say whatever you want. You can change the color here. You can change the background color of the button. You can change the background color of the box itself. Let's see, I like red. It's just one of my favorite colors, so I'm going to go for that. I think that looks good. I'll say OK. Now this pretty much looks how I want it. I just want a simple box. I want to put the text that I want in the box. It's about a good width. If I want it bigger, I could just click this and open it. You could do advanced for other things. I'm going to put it as centered, so that way the button. I don't want the button centered. I actually want it to the right. And that's it. I'm going to click Save Your Form, and then I'm going to say go to step 2. You have to save your form first. That's just kind of the way it is. So for this one, we're doing the BRC reviewers. This is the review update. Basically, if you name it, then it gives you a good idea what to call it when you go back to that form later. So subscribe to reviews is what I'm going to call it. I don't really want to enable Facebook registration form because then it makes it really big, but you might like that, and if you do, then just go ahead and click that. I want it to have a basic page. However, if I wanted a different one, then I could create a different page and then enter it here. Same thing with the already subscribed page. Advanced settings is for different things, ad tracking, what's the first message that I want them to get. I want them to get the welcome message, which is the first follow-up. I haven't created that yet, but I could. You got to save your form before you go to the next step. And now it's saved, and we're going to go to step 3. Basically, Amazon provides 2 different ways to install this. It gives you JavaScript and it gives you HTML. JavaScript is usually nice because it's this one little liner that you can just copy and paste somewhere, and then whenever you update this form at Aweber, it'll update it through your form. But a lot of times there can be glitches with this. There can be real issues. So I like to go with the raw HTML version and then just recopy and repaste whenever I need to do something else. So my Google Chrome is going really slow today. So I select it all, I copy it, and now I'm going to go to my site. Okay, so we've taken the HTML coding from here, and now we're going to insert it into two places on the Book Reviewers Club. If you're going to put it into a sidebar, then you'd go to your parents' widgets and you'd find your sidebar. Then you would come down and you would find text. You move this up, put it where you want it, and then you just paste your HTML there. And you could say anything in your title. That's when it'll actually blend in together. So for this we'll say subscribe to get updates on book review requests. And when you hit save, then that's it. Anywhere that sidebar shows up is now going to show that form. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add it real quick to a page, and just to show you what that would look like, I go to add new page. I'm going to call this one welcome. Start here. Let's put a little dash in there. And then to do the form, you just come here to text, put your blinker in, paste it. When you hit visual, you're going to see what it looks like. And there it is. And then I hit publish. And that's it. Now I've got a page with my newsletter subscription, and I've got it in the widget as well. So we can actually take a look at this real quick. I don't actually remember where I have that other sidebar, but there it is. There is the login right on the welcome page. So the next thing I would do is just add that to my menu bar and I'd be set. And that is how you add